Now. Okay, so this is Sean V. Bradley. This is the Andy Moore Showroom Sales go-to-meeting training, and I'm very proud to kind of show Robin Eckert was the first guinea pig to kind of go through and show your website. So the whole psychology, Andy Moore team, is that I really want to just reiterate that a salesperson should really think that this is their own business, and we always run around that car sales is your own business, but we do not teach salespeople to start building and running their own business. What business do you know that doesn't have a freaking website? Exactly. With 92 to 99% of Americans going online, with over 80% of all transactions starting on search, it is imperative. Robin, I'm just going to use an example, Robin, because this is your website right here, wants to take his own success into his own hands as a car salesman, as a Chevrolet sales consultant. He basically, like real estate agents, instead of doing billboards, he just built his own website. So now going through the website, now, Robin, now, you look at how beautiful this website is. Remember when we spent that day there with my video production company flew to Indianapolis, to Plainfield, to their store, and we got high level video footage. Think about how sexy that video footage is, and all that stuff is going to be content on the back end of these pages. So let's go through what your website should have, because what I need, Charles, can you see this?
Yeah.
I'm going to need your feedback as a high level internet director. Robin, I'm going to need your feedback. And then for the rest of the showroom sales team, use Robin and what we're doing for Robin as your blueprint. Obviously, this is not a ghetto website. And unfortunately, this is, for most car dealerships, the website I built for you, Robin, is better than most car dealerships' websites. You realize that, right?
Yeah, it looks like it already.
That's what, and I'm not even getting done. Like, I'm a beast, and you're going to be a beast too. What I need you to do in this conversation, we're going to go through all the buttons, and then we need you to think about content, because now that we've got the framework, I built the house, but I need you to help me decorate it. You don't want to have the people from like Home Depot that are waiting to get contracting jobs decorating your house. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
not from that culture. In Indiana, you are. And now, the reason why I want Charles Wells' feedback on here, not the second, he might, but I want you to think, Charles, is that we're going to make Robin Eckert his own internet department. You want to think of each and every one of your salespeople as their own internet departments. So if you take a look here, so under About, Who I Am. So when you click Who I Am, look at this. How cool is this? We've already got a description. Wow, they got content in here. Do you see that, Robin? You're gonna have to come
Yeah.
up with more pictures. There's a
That's what.
picture. There's a picture missing here. What I would do is this. Let's take some notes. Okay, I would obviously have in here. This is great that there's pictures. I would either have that video bio that we did, and that we did take a video bio. We're gonna put a video
Yeah.
bio in here. That's exactly where it's gonna
I
go.
can't imagine anything better than that.
Say again.
I said I can't imagine anything better than that.
Yeah, look, there goes the other picture just loaded up. I think that this is phenomenal. So what you want to do is you want to have a couple images in here, and look at this. This is strong. I joined in 1984. I joined the Air Force as a munitions specialist and served in three. That's great. What the whole purpose of this is that you are going to humanize yourself, and you're going to build common ground with your website, because sales is a relationship tool. So now people could go here and find out who you are. You're not just a car salesman, and you're damn sure not a scumbag, sleazy car stereotype. You are a former United States, military, veteran. You are a family person. You're a human. Do you see what I'm saying? There's nothing here that shows all your car sales, and there's no tie. This is just you as a person. People want to do business with other people that they feel comfortable with, that they trust. You like this or what, man?
That's awesome.
Bro, listen, we're just getting started. I mean, like, you got to show Andy more of this. This is crazy. So
That's
now,
badass.
yeah, you do me a favor. Like, I am
Because
so
that's exactly what I wanted to go for. Because like you said, it's selling's relationship based. That's the bottom line.
So look at this. And then now you did
Yeah.
professional mission, so I'm going to go through the site. I am so proud of this. This is the first time I've seen it too. I was waiting for this conversation. As an automotive professional, I made it my mission to provide my clients with an easy, convenient experience that exceeds their expectations while also guaranteeing them the best deal on a new or used vehicle. My mission is to provide my clients with the best new and used deal in town, guaranteed. Look at that, strong, and then community involvement. Toastmasters, CIB, Indiana Boys School. You've got United Way. This is really good. This is a salesperson. It builds your integrity. Okay, now why me? Let's see what you put here. Okay, you've got with so many options. Look at this. Let's go through this. This is great stuff. Okay, you go through a convenience of appointment only, consulting, special service offers, and free reports, information on how to do videos, in-person instructions, resources on getting the most of your vehicle ownership experience, free customer events with food and prizes. So you're creating your own, unique value package as a sales consultant. My God, I'm gonna make you famous I'm going to be showing everybody. This is freaking awesome. Advice and tips. This is where we're going to put a lot of those, videos and stuff. But look at this. Pick out the car, do your research, use third-party websites, find dealerships, find sales professionals, contact the dealership. So here's your tips on how to buy a car, advice and tips, and you're going to come up with more as we build through this. Automotive concierge. So this is where you get to explain. So he's an automotive concierge. Searching for a new car can often feel daunting. My job is to make it easier. You offer travel assistance, customer loyalty, special buying programs, service assistance, convenience. Well, I gotta tell you, I think you have the best salesperson's website in the United States of America. Do you understand that?
I'm speechless.
Bro, listen, I told you. I freaking told you, and we're not even done yet. I told you, have faith in me, and we're just getting started. I told you, you guys mean a lot to me. Charles is going to be on the cover of a magazine. You guys mean the world to me. I'm going to make you famous, and I'm going to make you money. That's even better than famous. Now, reviews. Here's
I literally have tears in my eyes. I mean, that's your team did an amazing job, Sean. That's awesome.
You know what? You're gonna make me tear up because I got an image in here. I'm a Babcat, but look, that's what I do this for. Is that this is your family. Look, I'm gonna go back. I mean, like when you turn around and you look at who I am, when we do this, this is directly relevant for your family. You know what I mean? That's what this is about. This is your own business. So I feel you, bro, and thank you for appreciating it. But like I appreciate you, and my job, like you have a guarantee, is to help you be successful, help you achieve your individual greatness. And again, you already were great, man. I just made the marketing piece for you. You know what I'm saying? Now in the reviews, what we're going to be able to do is I like the text review here, but the video testimonials is going to be mind blowing. We're going to have video testimonial after video testimonial after video testimonial. And then from there, the review me part of it where people can actually review you and by going to these sites. This, by the way, Robin, I'm just saying because it's the first time I'm seeing this right here, is the most advanced salesperson site we've ever done. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. So I'm going to submit this for awards.
Yeah.
Now,
it's out of the park.
So now, Charles, what do you think about this website you're looking at, bro?
Oh, I like it. Love it.
Okay, thank you so much for having faith in me, Charles, and for giving me the opportunity to work with your sales staff. And I'm just this is a full blown website. Now, Robin, what I want you to be able to it's crazy, right? What I want you to do is go through these buttons, and now we look at what we both created, me and you, without having this together. Now you've got the framework. Now we can buy furniture. You know what I mean? So I need you to go through all these buttons, and you see how dedicated my team is. I want you to go in and, for example, Charles, this is up to you. When you click inventory, we could frame an inventory. I don't know what we have right here. And I think, oh my God, we did. Is this static or is this live? This is static.
I think they wouldn't. I talked to the IT guy, so I'm not sure what they did. They wouldn't. They wouldn't let us do a direct feed, which that's up to them. I have no control over that. But
yeah, that's fine. Then what I would do is this. Here's my adjustment that I would say. Okay, is the adjustment that I would say on this is you should turn around and have new inventory. I would shoot a video and basically say like my word track. Hey folks, we have 9 different franchises. Whatever type of new vehicle you're looking for, I specialize in GM products and Chevrolet, but I could get you any new vehicle. As a matter of fact, please give me a call. See, there's no call to action. That's what I need you to definitely do is call to action. If you don't have an inventory feed, you should definitely have a video and a text call to action. Now, don't worry. Since I'm recording this, you're going to get this video and of our GoToMeeting session, and I'm going to also send it to my web development team. And it's mobile. Is okay. This is also a mobile ready site too. I want you to know that. I don't know if you know that.
Awesome.
It's freaking
That's
awesome.
the future there too.
It's a present right now. So again, I want you to turn around and have call to action for your new and your pre-owned inventory. So I want you to say, folks, we're part of the used car factory network, yada, 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 yada. Again, so I think they use this as a placeholder. Charles, do me a favor. I don't think that there would be a problem with inventory, especially after Jason or Andy sees the level of this website. This website is ridiculous. You might really want to try to empower your guy. It's not going to hurt anything by it's just who does your inventory feed? Is it like HomeNet or Dealer Specialties or Vin Solutions? Huh?
vAuto does it.
Oh, it's vAuto. So just so you understand, you could have a direct inventory feed that's right here. You could turn on and have an iframe or whatever. And then I don't know if you know this also, but my designers, we have an app that we could put in that's an inventory feed. So if you could talk to them and show them this, that would be freaking phenomenal to have a real-time inventory feed. It'll only help you guys. It's like a focus site it's all your inventory. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to hurt you. They're not stealing anything. They're not dialing in. It's like a microsite, so to speak, but on steroids. So, but if you don't want to do that, not a problem, but if you don't want to do that, then the strategy needs to be that he shoots video and text, that he calls to action and says, please call me and I can get you any vehicle, because you don't want to go there and show no inventory. Do you see what I'm saying, Robin? Not on a beautiful site like this.
Right.
Okay. Now, specials.
Right.
What I would do, Robin, is for specials, you want to turn around and use the specials for, that your dealership have, and maybe you could have your own personal contest that you want to do. I don't know, but it should be all types of specials. There should be, in my opinion, and you could create your own with the sales managers. Think about it, you are your own dealership, so to speak. Does that make sense? But or like you still go to your sales manager, go to Jason, go to Charles, and I would like to turn around and try to get different types of specials, such as pricing specials, new car specials, used car specials, aftermarket specials, F&I specials, service specials, parts specials. You want to have a bunch of specials. Specials are a big place. Now, service, when somebody clicks in your service, let's go look at this. There's nothing here. You got to put service content. Maybe you could turn around and let people know that what you're trying to do is, even though you're not a service writer, brother, you got to understand and respect that a service customer is 7 times as likely to purchase a vehicle from where they're servicing a car from. So you need to let them know that, you will be their service liaison. If they've got any type of needs, from oil changes to tire rotations to flat tires to repairs or whatever, you will be the concierge and you will be able to get them with the right people. Contact you. You want to be the go-to car guy in your state. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Now, trade-ins, I like it. I love it. Watch this. For trade-ins, for trade-ins, what you want to be able to do is, you ever see those things that say, like, we buy gold, right? Hello? You want to buy used cars. We buy cars. So you want to basically have trade-in information, say, listen, we buy cars. We buy, again, we will go over book value for the right car. Let us turn around and praise your vehicle, because we could possibly get you for more than it's worth. So that's what I need you to scope out. Now, remember, my programmers are not you. So I want you to take a look at this website. Now, look, that's just on the top navigation, man. Let's look at the bottom over here. Look at this. And by the way, if you look at this is the style. This is the new style of web design. This is not all. This is brand new, custom design for you, man. And again, you see how it goes with the transparency? This is really slick. So nobody else has this website. We created this type for you. This is no other dealer synergy clients got that. We try to make it like an Auto Trader type feel, that you have all makes, all models. Concierge, inventory, references, schedule an appointment, why me, specials. What do you think?
It's awesome. I love it.
Okay, now, are there any other salespeople in the room right now that are watching this?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, sales team, what is your opinion? Is his website sick to death or what?
I'm very envious right now.
Exceeds.
Well, again, and you know what? It's all good. I understand. You know what I mean? Like, like somebody's got to be the guinea pig. But try to imagine. I want you to think with me, guys. Try to imagine that this is the first step. Is the building of the website. Now, try to imagine that it's the content creation. Now you could pull content from the OEM site. This is your baby, Robin. Do you understand that? This is your baby now, metaphorically speaking. You think of yourself that you were just given a fucking Chevy franchise. Try to imagine that you were Jason Gilliam for your own website now. That means I would talk to your Chevy rep, or talk to Jason and get access to all the Chevy content. GM's got some amazing content with running footage, with articles, with blog posts. Create that content like how Charles Wells sets up content for his main website. Look at your website, and if I were you, start researching other GM websites, the biggest GM dealerships in the country, the best ones. Look at Ford, Toyota, Honda, freaking Longo Toyota, and start turning around and creating a punch list. Because what we are doing, remember, you got us, we got you for monthly support, baby. You know what I mean? That's what we're your heavy lifters on a monthly basis. You want us to make changes to your website. You want us to add content. You want us to turn around and customize it. You want to do this. You want to do that. Just pick up the phone and call your Dealer Synergy rep. We make it happen, Captain. Right or wrong?
That's right.
Then after you build the site, so everybody, once you build your site, once you build the site, whether you go through me or not, that's up to you. But once you build your site, then you start building all the other supporting stuff to it. Then, as the content's there, also, I didn't notice there's not a blog over here. There it is. I knew there's a blog. Check that out. I thought I missed it. Look at this. There's going to be a blog here that you're going to be able to add. This is really strong for search engine optimization. So, yeah, by the way, you have the most advanced site I think any salesperson has. This is going to be this is like the level of like what the OEMs wish they could do for their dealers themselves. So as long as you help us fill up the content, my team will advise you how we could get the stuff optimized and how to make it sticky to drive traffic. And then, then what we're going to do is phase one is you building this beautiful website. Phase two is that you're going to turn around and drive traffic from Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all those places. You want to drive them and drive them and drive them to your website. Just like Charles has got AndyMooreChevy.com or Chevrolet.com is the website, and he's got all this SEO on-site, off-site to drive traffic there. Now, Charles, now that you see this, how ridiculous would this be theoretically? I have a dream, that all salespeople had a website, you know what I mean? And all salespeople, had a powerful optimized website. Can you imagine for your dealership, you got 22 salespeople, just theoretically, can you imagine if you had 22 badass, websites at this level that are individual optimized and indexed? It would be like you open up 22 different rooftops. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, makes total sense.
Yeah. Okay. So now, guys, this is all for you. The purpose of this thing is here, but ask me questions. And remember, this is recorded, so you guys could play this back. So I know that some of you said that you had envy, and I'm sorry. Like I could do this for anybody. And if you don't want to use me, I'm okay with that. As your consultant, I will advise you on what to do if you use somebody else. So I'm not selling you. Like I'm okay if you don't use me. I'll still help you. So ask me questions. What are the questions you have on how you can make the most ass-kicking website? Hello?
Hey, Sean, if you put video on there, it needs to basically be shot and ready for you guys to just put it up there, right?
Yes, correct. Video production is really expensive, and we gave you a ridiculous deal on this stuff. That's why I came to your store and shot all that video, because that's going to be high level, high end quality video. But yes,
which is fine. I just from a standpoint of knowing how to, how I really want to do it. So
the best way, honestly, is if because I'm going to teach you something. That's a great question. Don't send me the raw footage. Upload the video to YouTube, okay? Because once you upload the video to YouTube, let's go through this. Watch this. We were just at there, Gino. Remember this video with Gino? Like this was a video that we took from Gino. Look at the caliber.
Give my shout out to Jim Ziegler. You probably don't remember me. It was about 4.
Look at how high quality Gino is. Are you guys looking at my GoToMeeting? Mm-hmm. Okay, look at how good Gino looks. I mean, like the video production, these are very expensive. So you're gonna once we edit your video footage, Robin, we're gonna upload it to here. But what you want to do, here's the reason why you don't want to just send me the raw footage. And for the salespeople listening, once you upload it to YouTube, we're gonna, optimize it, or you could optimize it. So look at this; it's already got 221 views. This video here on Gino. Does that make sense? So if you just upload the raw, if you just give me the raw footage, you're not going to get the search engine optimization relevancy. I'm going to just upload it. But so you want to get your video to give you double power and double value. So shoot the video, upload it to a YouTube channel, and just send me the link. Because once you send me the link, watch what I'm going to do on my designers. We're going to click here, and we're going to get the embedded code. And once we turn around and take the HTML code out right here, I could turn around and then build it right into your website, so it's going to look like it's framed in. That's how she turned around and got the other stuff that's framed in here under the who I am. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I could frame the video in right there. Okay, so what are the questions you have? Charles, what about you? From an internet director standpoint, what is your thoughts about the concept, of the salespeople doing this for themselves, and how it's going to, help them, run their business?
I mean, it's a great business to run your business as far as generating your own, being your own business. That's what we've been emphasizing here at the dealership for a while, that you have to be your own business. On the other hand, they have to be sure to keep it up to date with up-to-date content and relevant content to draw the customers in. But this is something we've been pressing with the salespeople here recently, as far as you have to be your own business. You can't depend on any more commercials, any more marketing to do business for you, and you to sell 20 or 30 cars. You have to step out on your own and do these type of things. So this is a huge step in the right direction.
Absolutely. Here's the other thing, though. I'm going to raise you one. With Robin, though, Robin doesn't have to worry about that because we do monthly maintenance on for him. But here's the thing, Robin. I want you ready to expand your mind and blow your mind real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, so now think of this as your PowerPoint presentation, brother. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand that? Yeah, this is crazy because now if do you have an iPad or like a tablet?
Yep.
Do you understand, as you're on the lot, you're on the showroom, you could turn around and slide with your finger, different sections of your own website to your testimonials, to your reviews. This is like a prospect lookbook. Do you know what I mean? You could use, because I've made this thing mobile enabled. This is a mobile enabled website. You could use this.
I've got it on my iPad right now.
Say again?
I've got it on my iPad right now.
How crazy is that you could use this, like once the content's in here, you could use this almost like a PowerPoint presentation. You could use this from customer reviews to specials. You got to think about, and for all the salespeople listening, you all have a road to the sale. And there's different things that you do, different things that you show people. You could use this to empower your audience. I'm going to share with you a quick video. It's very, very important if I could find it. I don't know if I could find it. So give me a second, okay? I'm going to log in here. One of my clients, and this is something that's really huge. One of my clients is one of the absolute top Mazda dealers in the country. His name is Joe Shaker from Mazda OEM. He's like literally one of the top people. Now I want you to watch this video. You're not going to watch the whole thing because it's a little bit shaky, but listen to the content on it. It's mind-blowing, okay? This is a huge learning tip, salespeople. Tablets. Okay, as this is loading up, I'm at a dealership, so their internet connection is a little slow. I'm going to show you what you're going to see in a second as this thing loads up. Okay, what he basically did is he's the one that invented the technology for tablets for salespeople using tablets for their road to the sale process. It was so good that he submitted to Mazda manufacturer, and Mazda bought the whole entire system. So Mazda dealers, all their 500 or 600 stores nationally, use this dealer principal strategy. Pretty cool, right? See if I can get the video to work.
Okay, I'm here with Joe Shaker of the Shaker Automotive Group, and Joe's going to share with Automotive Internet Sales this truly revolutionary system process for technology for Mazda OEM. And Joe, tell us what you did.
Well, we developed a sales app for iPad for the sales process. And in that app, when I came up with the thought process on it, I thought about we had flaws in the sales process and weaknesses in the sales process. So I went to Mazda and I said, hey, you know what? I got a great idea. I'd like to do it with a company that can move on a dime and get it done quick, and I'd like the autonomy to operate it and set it all up. And the executives at Mazda, Jim O'Sullivan, Robert Davis, and the whole crew there said, yeah, we'll do it with you. We'd love to. So we developed about a year ago the sales process iPad app. And simply what we did was different than other people. Some people take their website and they put it on an iPad.
Again, damn it. I'm at the mercy, guys. I apologize of internet access. Hopefully it'll click back in a second.
And they let people run amok all over the showroom with it. What we did was we broke down the sales process. We started by writing down the sales process on a wall, and everybody has a different process. We understood that. And then we drew circles around weaknesses in the sales process. And we saw problems that we had just in the sales department by itself. So by breaking down the sales process, we started off with needs discovery. We said you don't need an iPad to greet somebody. The meet and greet actually. Then needs discovery came second. Part of needs discovery sometimes is people ask what's the difference between an XLT or a Lariat at Ford, or at Mazda specifically, what's the difference between a Touring and a GT. Now, I never saw an executive do a presentation without a PowerPoint, because those are some of the best speakers I've ever met. So the reality was, even if you were a great salesperson and you knew the difference, here's what it would sound like to the customer. The difference between the Touring and the GT is blah, 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 blah. I don't believe you because you're a salesman, blah, blah, blah. I can't retain it because I can't see it. So what we did was we developed all this stuff to show people different packaging on the iPad. And it was really part of our needs discovery process. After, we got through needs discovery, vehicle selection we know doesn't happen right there with the customer. We know it happens at the desk when you get back. So we knew that vehicle selection was important, that the management and sales put together the car that the customer wants through the needs discovery process information. Next becomes presentation. So presentations in the car business to me are like snowflakes. There's never one that's the same. Everyone's different. There's new salespeople that don't do them. They're very hard. They're rarely done anyway. Probably done around 15%. Showrooms are too small, and when they pull up the car, the customer scoots. To us, we wanted customer experience to be identical. So what we did was we developed vehicle presentations. So for an example, Sean, if I'm going out and I'm going to get the vehicle, I know we're going to get a Touring. I'm going to get the vehicle just like you selected. Pull it up front. It takes me about 10 minutes. While I'm out there, so that I make best use of your time, let me show you the specific video about that CX-5 that you want. Now at our dealerships, our presentations are 100% done. They're 100% consistent, or as I like to tell the folks at Mazda, our French fries, they all taste the same. It's not left for interpretation. We've actually taken the experience from Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, and we brought it down right at the dealership, and we're able to provide a consistent message. And it's the same promise that was made from Tier 1 all the way down. Last thing, I think, and I'll give you, we can go on and on about this, but I think one of the most important things is when you get back from a demo, you have demonstration as part of your sales process, and then everybody has trial close. How did you like the CX-5? Loved it. How did you like the ride? Loved it. This, yes, yes, yes. Well, if terms are agreeable and affordable today, Sean, is this a car you can see yourself driving home? Many times, yes, and then you're going to move on and you're going to negotiate. And other times, people say, you know what, I really loved it, but I have to look at this crossover as an example. Well, what do you do at that point at every dealership? Okay, good. And even if you do know the information and you're an automobile savant, the customer's not going to believe you or be able to retain what you say. So we put together incredible comparison data That comparison data allows you to break out car by car, and it allows you to really talk about, go to battle, if you would, against your competition in a realistic format. And when the iPad provides all this information that you could never memorize, even 4, 5, 6 month old salespeople, in terms of their tenure at the dealership, 6 months on the job, they look professional. And then we can go on and on with what happens when you're waiting for F&I, but that's where it's at.
Okay, I have a couple questions. I think this is awesome. If I'm understanding this correctly, it's not just having an iPad at the desk with a preloaded video that you just hand, to the prospect. You're actually integrating it at different key steps. There's still going to be the human element. Like obviously, you mentioned the other day when we talked about this. Instead of, you're not going to use it in absence of doing a full product presentation possibly, or in absence of a test drive. This is going to be used to supplement, if I understand it or not.
Yeah, well, our goal is to have great customer experience and to make deals with customers. And like I said, I'll just repeat it. When you're trying to explain packaging to customers, what's the best way to do it? If you had a pre-made PowerPoint for that customer, wouldn't that be great? But how do we know who's going to come in? So we basically have pre-made PowerPoints so you can explain it. Presentations, they're rarely done. How about a consistent one done 100% of the time? That's another problem in the sales process we fixed. Trial close. I'm looking at something else. How do we handle that? Today, you just say, well, have a good look at the Honda CRV.
Okay, Joe, so this is awesome. My next question, though, is what's the evolution of this? Because there's obviously that whole thing of ZMOT, Google's zero moment of truth. And I definitely think this technology is way beyond what most dealers are doing or even conceiving as a possibility. But do you have any idea of how to integrate reviews into this, or is that supplement, or is that segregated, or how do you feel that reviews, whether they're professional, like J.D. Power reviews, awards, or they're actual customer reviews that have actually driven it? Do you have that integrated into this app, or is that the future thing?
No, yes we do. We have it integrated in the app. We actually purchase licensing on articles so that we can show third-party reviews to customers when they're at the dealership. Again, there's another good comparison. If someone wants to compare a Mazda 3 versus Civic, if we have a review on that vehicle competing with each other, that review we have on the app, we're able to bring up third-party. Two things. Number one is we want to provide all that information. We also have reviews that you can put on our dealer section. Nothing changes in the sales process. You sell yourself, you sell a dealership, you sell a car. We have a dealer section there that allows you to show your deal value proposition and why do business there. That should be part of the sales process. We have that right on the iPad. You just press it right before you go to negotiation. In our process, we go, before you talk price, there's something you need to know about us, and then we'll go through the value proposition, which is on the iPad app, instead of having it on a flip chart. Reviews, we have reviews. We actually buy reviews or buy the licenses to reviews to have them on.
Guys, you still with me?
Yep.
Okay, so that video, I could send you that video. I'll probably deploy it on Automotive Internet Sales, but how freaking crazy is that? Now, General Motors doesn't have that type of app, or do they?
Well, they have what they call a dealer sales assistant. I couldn't really tell exactly what their app does, but dealer sales assistant gives you can pull up all your inventory, you can do price calculations.
They have all that.
You can email, invoices to customers, customer view invoices.
Okay.
So you can do a lot of that.
Well, here's the thing that I want you to be able to do is I don't want to go all over the place. I'm actually, to me, what I just saw when I just heard what you just said, as well as what we just heard from Joe Shaker. Joe Shaker owns I think 12 or 14 dealerships in New England and Connecticut and Boston. A very respected dealer in the Northeast. Is that we talked about the website, but Robin, I think you could add additional content, even content that's not open to the general public. You know what I mean? And then you could use your new content, your new foundation. You could even have PowerPoints that are in here. I'm going to show you guys something. There's something called SlideShare. Have you guys ever heard of SlideShare?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I log into SlideShare, I'm not even logged in. Hold on, that's what it is. If I go in, here, I think I have my login and password. So if I log into SlideShare real quick, okay, there you go. So I'm in the SlideShare. This is my personal account, but I want to go to one of my uploads. what you can do is here, as a matter of fact, this is my workshop I did for how to sell 30 cars. Okay, so this is my actual PowerPoint. Do you see this? Just like a
Yep.
video. What SlideShare is, folks, SlideShare is to PowerPoints what YouTube is to video, what Flickr is to images. So you could upload a PowerPoint here, and then you could it has a URL. You could also, you see where it says embed, so it's got HTML code. So you could have a PowerPoint right on your website. How cool is that, Robin?
Yep. Yeah, then you can discuss any topic you want.
Exactly. So, again, I just want you to think outside the box. I want you, the concept for today's workshop is look at this beautiful website that you have and what your other salespeople could build for themselves. And then make sure that your website is populated with content. But that's the first part of the conversation. The next part of the conversation I want to stress is now that you've got the website, yes, there's search engine optimization. Just like Charles Wells said, yes, it's the entrepreneurship. Yes, it's like you now have your own franchise under, Andy Moore Chevrolet. Yes, but it's not just for marketing and driving traffic. Use it like a PowerPoint presentation. Use it on your iPad. Use it on your tablet to be able to streamline your process. Use the stuff that you just heard from one of the most respected dealer principals in all of Mazda's, dealerships in the country that help create an OEM program for all their national stores. Now, Robin, do you see value in me just sharing you with, Joe Shaker and SlideShare and how you could use that in your sales approach?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can with SlideShare, because I've seen it a lot on LinkedIn. You can basically do however many you want and build your sales process right there, and just take your customers through it. And it'll be like, as far as in the car business, I know I've done things like that in the insurance industry, but it'll be unlike any other experience I've ever had.
Exactly. And with PowerPoint, you could embed video in PowerPoint. You could have animation in PowerPoint. And listen, I don't mind helping you guys out. And I'm not just all, Robin's a client of mine, guys, but you guys also at Andy Moore Chevrolet are a client of mine. So there's dual stuff here. I don't mind doing this, if you guys, but you got to help me. I don't know what your sales process is. Maybe what we could work on, before I get there, Charles, help me, is customize a sales process for PowerPoint. That way I could give it to all your salespeople. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, here's what I need you to do. For me to build it, I'm gonna build it like now that you guys see what I'm capable of building, hopefully you'll get excited about this, especially since this one's free. This could be expensive, but I'm gonna eat the cost. I will develop the most ass-kicking PowerPoint, but I need you to map it out. You know what a decision tree and what a mind map is, right, Robin?
Yeah.
It's like a flow chart. So for my sales team, I need you to turn around and give me not just your sales process. Don't be simple and just email me your sales process. I probably already have it. What I need you to do is say, okay, Sean, here's what my exact vision is, and map it out on a Word document, like map it out on a Word document or on Visio. There's software. I don't care how you do it, but send me over the mind map or the flow chart of what you want me to build the PowerPoint. Or if you know anything about PowerPoint, build some ghetto ass slides and my people will pimp them out with graphics, animation, and everything. But whatever you can do, just get me the idea. And you don't want to make it where it's like 50 million slides because you're going to lose people. You just basically try to imagine I create a world-class PowerPoint so you could present people your process like on a tablet. I'll do that for you, but I need you to go first. I need you to create that flow chart or the breakdown of what you want me to build. You guys in?
Yeah, we can do that. Do it.
Charles, how exciting is that? I can't wait to just build great things for you guys.
Oh yeah, I look forward to it too. I'm excited.
And think of this, Sean. I mean, when you have something like that, your own website or maybe your own PowerPoint presentation on, what, the value package you bring for your customers, and you run into that customer on the lot that's like, well, you don't really have anything I want. I'm just going to go somewhere else. And okay, well, that's fine, but why don't you give me all your information and give me the shot of finding the vehicle you want? Oh, by the way, here's what I do for my clients. This is my value package. I mean,
Right.
why would you talk to anybody else? At least let me try to find the vehicle that you want. I'll find the one you want.
I think there's a couple ones. So you guys decide which one you want first. So here's just some ideas. Write these down, okay? I would think that as far as PowerPoints go, the overall sales process. I think that you should have a PowerPoint for that sales process. Again, just so it'll keep you on pace. You guys know I'm a professional speaker, and like what you just heard the guy say is most executives that speak have a PowerPoint. I freestyle. I'm a very, very, very unique bird, but I'd say like the vast majority of people, professional speakers, have a PowerPoint. And professional actors have scripts. Newscasters have teleprompters. That doesn't mean that we're not superhuman or awesome or professionals. It means we're professional because we have a process there. So if you turn around and create like here's the list, an overall sales process PowerPoint. Robin, I love what you just said, a value package PowerPoint, or why buy from me as a salesperson PowerPoint? Why buy from Andy Moore as a PowerPoint? You might even turn around and have comparisons. You know what I mean? Like that might be really good. Like if somebody's competing, Chevrolet compared against Toyota or Honda or Ford or Dodge Ram or whatever. It's a comparison PowerPoints. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Here's another one. Like, how about a process? What to expect? Okay, so here's the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go through the qualification stage. We're going to go. Can you imagine? There's something called infographics. Do you guys know what infographics are?
I don't.
Okay, look. You guys got me so excited. It's like I love this. I love when there's energy. And Robin, you really, really, really did something important today when you said that like it really meant a lot to you. That's what I feed off is honestly is like stuff like that. I wanted to show you something. If you go to Why Us, look at this. This is what's called an infographic. This is the rage at organization like on the internet. Have you seen these type of things, these intricate graphics?
Oh yeah.
Okay, we could create stuff like this. So, this is stuff that's good for your website. There's a lot of infographics that are here. I wanted to show you how we use it just to show you that I don't just tell people to do stuff I don't believe in. See, if you go to so look at the infographics, there's a whole section on infographics and there's going to be examples. Watch. These are all infographics. We could create infographics, or you should create some infographics on the sales process. Look at this. On the sales process. Wouldn't that be cool for your prospects? They don't know what the hell to expect. Okay, what's going to happen when you go to the store? Step 1, you're going to meet me. Yay! Okay. Step 2 is we're going to do we're going to ask some basic questions, and we're going to find a car. You could even say it's product selection. And then from there, so you could even give them an infographic or a PowerPoint of what to expect. Because a lot of people don't know. They go to the dealership and then it's all blurry from there. Right or wrong?
Right. Yep.
So infographics and PowerPoints, again, this is what the world is all about, and this is also great content for your Facebook, for your Twitter, and you guessed it, for your ass-kicking website.
Hey, you know what? You know what it reminded me of when you pulled up your infographic? It reminds me of like those old kind of, I don't know how to put it, those old, almost like a ad you'd see in a magazine that's like oh gosh, it's written, like an article. Those old advertisements that are written like,
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it looks just, and those are enormously successful.
Absolutely.
In terms of creating traffic.
100% agreed. And this one is the one I use. And now, again, remember, I'm the digital marketing expert. That's why I have this stuff. I have everything laid out here. And this is, should you choose dealer synergy? And then we look at this. This is like one of those mazes. All roads end in, you should definitely choose dealer synergy to make you more successful. Let's get started. How cool is that?
But and it takes the confusion out of it because people are it draws them in really to the conversation and gets them engaged, and then like you said at the end, what's the other conclusion? There is no other conclusion.
100% agreed. Okay, so guys, team, did you guys get value out of today's presentation?
Yeah, definitely.
Can you make some freaking noise if you got some value out of today's presentation, please? Okay, good. Thank you very much. Well, listen, the great news is that this is all recorded.